What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wayne P.
And it's your girl Licia Re.
And together we make up Jesus
Chasers
Ministries. You know it.
Hey y'all, so want to do something different. Just want to do a check-in. So we don't necessarily have a time frame. I don't want to say, oh, we're going to do this once a month or whatever. We just want to just do a Jesus Chaser check-in where we are sitting down, just chit-chatting amongst ourselves, just regular conversation, and you can get involved in the comments and all that good stuff as well.
Yep. And also, before we get going on our conversation, do us a favor and be sure to like the video, drop a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to our channel. Help our algorithm on YouTube to grow the channel.
Yeah.
And also be sure to hit the bell at the bottom of the video to be notified of every new video that we release. We really appreciate y'all and love y'all for helping us out to help grow our channel. All right. Yeah. And also, real quick before we get started, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Design Expressions for these shirts here. Hope y'all can see. My shirt says, "Only a king can attract a queen."
And mine says, "Only a queen can keep him focused."
That's right. So big shout out to Design Expressions for these great t-shirts that we got from them. Wanted to show some love right there. All right, so into our talk for today. So what's going on? What's new with you? How you feeling? Just overall, how you feeling right now?
Man, besides tired just from the day-to-day hustle and bustle, feel really good. I feel really good. Like God is really doing some awesome things here lately, and it's just been great. It's been really, really great. Just been feeling good, and just how you have that feeling, that joy of you have that expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm expecting God to do something. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited because I already know it's gonna be something good. So
yeah.
How about you, man?
Well, I feel great. I mean, we kind of know what it is because God is like, okay, so bottom line is that right now God is doing some great things. We're right on the precipice of one of the biggest.
Precipice.
The big word. Yeah, you just smart big words.
Did you just tell me what that meant? That
was
a different. Okay, so what does preface mean?
Basically, we're on the brink of doing something great. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sharpen the wife, and vice versa. Now,
you're always using big words
you gotta be smart. See, I gotta let people know they talk to an educated black man, a smart Negro, not a dumb one. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta just tighten up on words or whatever. The word yesterday was supposition.
Supposition.
You know what I mean?
And hold on.
Infirmary.
I remember infirmary, but supposition means
like
something.
Like a strong belief in something, having faith in something, right?
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
You good? Because we've been having a strong supposition for a while that God will do some great things. So right now, right on the precipice, we're on the brink of one of the greatest financial breakthroughs in our marriage, and it's gonna just like a snowball effect open up other doors with this right here. It's like really mind blowing. So won't get too detailed in what that is.
No,
we know what that is.
But we feeling good.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like right there. And see, and that's, see, this is one thing I'm noticing right now. See, because one thing we discussed talking about was noticing, God separating the wheat from the tare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to elaborate on that before
in this day and age, and we know Jesus is coming back. You can look at, the signs are all there. What's in the Bible, all of that stuff, we're seeing that stuff come to pass. And right now, I feel like God's people, His true people, there's something else too that God had kind of dropped in my spirit before, and I shared it with you. I share it with everybody else. Is people use the word Christian just so loosely, like, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. But the word Christian means to be Christ-like. You could be a believer. There's so many believers out here, but they're not Christians because they're not trying to live their life like Christ. So again, separating the wheat from the tare, and they can look the same. The wheat and the tare, they do look alike, but it's not the same. They are not the same.
Yeah.
And God is separating his true people, the Christians, from the believers.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Brother Marcus Rogers. He always say, everybody wants to be a Christian until it's time to get biblical. You know what I mean? So it's like, you start really lining up the Bible compared to what you're actually living like. Everybody not really as saved as they think or as Christ-like as they think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you talk about separating the wheat from the tare, if you do a quick Google search, wheat and tare, from the outside looking in, they almost identical, right? But you have to really examine it closely, get down to the real root, look real close to see that there is a difference. See what I'm saying? So everybody say we all believers, we all Christians, we all love Jesus, right? But their lifestyle, their fruit of their life, you know what I'm saying? Do they really live Christ-like Monday through Friday, or Sunday through Sunday? I would say, or it's like you just saved at church on Sunday, being there all week long, you cussing, you talking crazy, you acting reckless, you see what I'm saying? All those things that are not Christ-like. That's what we talk about. Like if you should be who you are in church and who you are every day. I guess church is sharpen who you already are every day. Right. You shouldn't be all saved and at church for everybody else. Right. Then getting at home and acting a fool. You know what I'm saying?
And you a totally different person, living a double life.
Right. So that's the wheat versus the tare, who right now we notice that Christ is separating those, like he said in his word. And here's the deal. See, we know some people that we love, that's close to us, who we know that really are sold out for the Lord, who love Christ with all their heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, real love God, you know what I mean? And we see something happen to where those people, along with us too, God is just elevating them, blessing them, opening up doors, financial breakthroughs, joy, peace, all these great things that we and others that we know are really, really experiencing, right? Because that's what Christ does. He kind of elevates, those who are really with him, right? On the flip side of that, we also notice those, that we know and love, who they, God ain't really quite blessing them right now the same. God really not really elevating them the same right now. He's not really doing the same type of things for them as he is some of the others that we mentioned. So this is that wheat and tare, because some of the others that we mentioned, they claim they love Christ, they're believers, but their lifestyle, their fruit is not Christ-like. You know what I'm saying? They're not living biblically solid lives.
And this is not trying to, condemn anybody or anything like that. And it's not to say, you can't make a mistake and you this or that, but you're just not living a lifestyle practicing sin. You're doing your best to, be better each and every day and things like that. So
that's the key thing. You're not practicing sin, because no one is perfect. My last message, if y'all go back and watch it, you ain't all that righteous, me neither, you know what I'm saying? It will be
you was looking so good in that.
Appreciate that. I do what I can. I do what I can. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
keep your thoughts focused on the camera.
I am. My thoughts is focused.
Start thinking some other stuff. We gonna leave a little up the top of the video. You click that. Watch the last the one we're referring to right now. The link to the last video. But the point is that right now, if you really rocking with Christ right now, right, he gonna give you wisdom, help you avoid pitfalls in the world, help to bless and elevate you in the midst of the world being deceived by pharmaceuticals.
Oh, you know what?
Jippy jab,
Well, hold on. This reminds me, we went for a walk yesterday, and it was something that you said that truly, truly blessed me. My spirit, it just pricked me in a good way, not a bad way. It really just was ding, like a light bulb, you can see the light in the glass. Just it just clicked, it's an honor to be used by God. It's an honor to be chosen by God and to be one of his favorite. It's an honor. I forget why I was saying
no, we're talking about because what it is, what we're on the brink of God used favor in relationships with people, to connections, to get us to the brink, and really we're getting ready to enter into. So I was saying how it's an honor for God to. So we have an unfair advantage. You got favor, you got grace, you got, you know what I'm saying.
Like you got people, your enemies are out there trying to make you fall, trying to bring the worst out of you. But we have an unfair advantage of God revealing that to us and showing us to where it's like
it ain't a trick when like people, they rise up against us and they say and do things or they act a certain way. They think that we can't discern what's going on. Like they think they're fooling us, right? Like God is showing us who they actually are.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna show the love of God and not judge you per se. But come on, man, like you're not fooling us.
Right.
Like if your heart, whoever's watching this video, if your heart really not for us, don't think that God ain't showing us that.
We already know.
Don't think we don't really. Yeah, don't think we don't know that. Okay, it could be friend, it could be family. It don't matter what your relation is to us. You know what I'm saying? If your heart ain't right, listen. You know how we know.
Co-worker.
Oh wow, that's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal, because listen, right. One thing that our pastor, shout out to Pastor G, Linked Up Church, he taught us. He said, listen. You don't pay attention to what people say. Sit back and then you watch what they do. People say all day, oh, I love you. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But their actions don't line up with somebody that actually loves us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but some of these certain same people, they smile on our face. Oh, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Being phony, right? And they, one thing my dad always taught me, shout out Dad, what's up? Vietnam veteran, man, one of the strongest, toughest dudes, man. Listen, my dad fought in combat, man. Vietnam War, man. My dad one of the toughest dudes I ever. Man, he survived combat, bro. That's dope right there. Anyways, point being, you know what I'm saying? My dad always taught me, you know what I'm saying, to treat people at face value. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna show love. If you're in our face, hey, what's up, y'all? We be like, oh, what's up? How you doing? Not being phony, just returning your, matching your energy.
Matching your energy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if you love us, we gonna love you back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what it is, but it ain't like, because God, one of the things that God gives you if you're a believer is discernment.
Yeah.
You can test the spirit, by the spirit. You can know when people really ain't right with you, you know what I'm saying? And he'll give you discernment to know that, right? So that's what we're getting at right now. Yeah. It's like God, and then these are people that we may really love.
Yeah.
But whose heart, they got some issue with me or with my wife. It's
because
clear,
the
right?
reality, and I thank God for that, because where God is taking us, everybody can't go. Like, we genuinely love, certain people, but God is like, they can't go, because He knows their heart, and He may show us, but we still.
No. Okay, I'm gonna give you a Bible, right? Okay, Jesus, right? Now, quick pop quiz trivia, right?
Oh, you do me the pop quiz.
Okay. Well, I think you know the answer, though, right?
Oh, okay.
Because I already taught you. You know.
But
right?
I might have forgot.
Okay. How many disciples were there originally?
72.
Between 70 and 72, okay? There was between 70 and 72 disciples originally, right? A lot of y'all probably know that. Y'all probably just think, it's 12.
Oh, it's the 12.
No. I'm going to tell you how they got to the 12.
No.
If you go back, like, if you go to Luke chapter 10, right? Read Luke chapter 10. You will see Luke talking about how there originally were between 70 and 72 disciples that Jesus sent out, I believe by twos, on specific assignments, right? So, right? This how they got down to the 12, okay? Look at John chapter 6 in reference here, okay? Because what happened was, when Jesus was talking to the disciples, all 70, 72 at first, right? Because see, when he was making it fluffy, he was doing these healing people and performing miracles and signs and wonders. It's all, okay, yeah, Jesus, yeah, it was rocking with him. Oh, it's cool, yeah, Jesus, yeah, it was great. It was all fluffy, it was love, right? But see, when Jesus knew the time was getting real to start really being real people, you know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, like time is winding down, start being really real people. And when Jesus got really locked in, start being very honest and very truthful, right? When Jesus starts saying stuff like, listen, unless you eat my flesh and drink my blood, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, wait, eat your flesh, drink your blood. Oh, he crazy. That's too deep. He don't take all that. Oh, he talking crazy. Like some people, I mean, how many of y'all have ever had people accuse you of being crazy? You don't take all that. You talking too deep. Yeah, no. I mean, come on now. This is Christ who did this first, right? Being extra, right? So when he started talking, they didn't understand he was talking about communion. You take communion, we just did it today in church, right? You have the little cracker, you eat that, represents his flesh, you know what I'm saying, which is bruised up for you. Then you take the juice or wine, whatever your church serves, which represents the blood that he shed on the cross, right? But he was referring to that, speaking in ways that the average carnal mind couldn't grasp. Yeah. And when he started talking like that, eating his flesh, drinking his blood, like almost all of them went away. They're like, no, he crazy, he talking crazy. I mean, I'm out with Jesus, he crazy. Now they saw him do good things, as those who kind of turn against us see us do good things. They know our hearts are right, right, you know what I'm saying? But the devil influenced them to raise up against us because they have kind of something in their heart towards us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And lately, man, I've been getting, and you have too, but we've been getting it from a lot of different angles. Like all while God is blessing us and elevating us, we've been getting some hate from all different angles. But from
thanks be to God. Hate too. Well, yeah, but then also too on the flip side of that is God's grace and mercy has been able to like carry us through it. Right. And to where in times past that might have had an effect on our marriage. Outside stuff would have had an effect on our marriage, but like where God has, where we are right now in Him, His grace and mercy just carrying us right through.
Exactly. And then check this out, right? After when the disciples, when the 70 or 72 original ones, most of them all started leaving. Like, he too crazy, too deep. He don't take all that. He talking crazy, right? See what Christ did, right? Again, go read John chapter 6, right? The remaining 12, Christ looked at them and said, y'all gonna leave too? For real, you like, y'all gonna leave too? And they're like, no, because you don't got the words to life, but help me live, help me have eternal life, help me see the pitfalls, help me see. And I know people, they may not admit to me, but like this could be friend, family, whatever relation it is, that I know that they probably feel like, some things I say is too crazy, too deep, too etc. blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, you gonna leave too? Like Jesus, I mean, I'm not saying I'm Christ, but we're trying to be Christ-like, right? Right. So I'm like, hey, whatever your relation is to me, if I'm talking the Bible to you, if it's like in your mind too crazy, too deep, you gonna walk away too? I mean, you're welcome to if you want to. You know?
Bye.
You gotta get that. Bye. You gotta get that. Bye. You know what I'm saying? That's an inside joke. Somebody know, you know what I'm saying? Inside joke. Bye. But okay. For real though, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we love y'all, and it's always, you know what I'm saying, always open to be that real raw fellowship. But if your hatred or envy or jealousy, whatever it is in your heart that you can't, some folk can't even control it. Like, it's like, the Bible said in the last days that, like, I remember reading this to where like, people with the spirit inside people want to become incarnate. They want to kind of like almost like they can't even like control. They want to just race up, you know what I'm saying, like that, become incarnate, right? And I've seen people recently here be red hot mad with me, like red, like mad, and I'm like
the smoke coming out their ears, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, literally, like, had a dude a couple weeks ago confront me like that. I'm saying, hey, man, well, if it's like that, we didn't do something then, like, you see what I'm saying? Just mad. But
he's saved, but he like that gangster saved. That's what I love about him.
It's like this, right? My thing is, right, I'm gonna just match your energy. I'm not looking for a confrontation, but I'm trying to show love. But like somebody, what did the Bible say? When the devil raises up like a flood, you gotta raise a standard against him. In other words, you sometimes gotta match that energy, man. If it ain't no demon gonna raise up at me, raw. I'm be all like scared, I'm like, no, bro, we're doing do something then. I don't know no other way to be. Listen, my dad taught me. My dad's a soldier, bro. My dad would have that AK-47 there, blop, 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 blop on you, and just be a soldier and do what he gotta do. I'm not advocating gun violence, but I am saying that my dad wasn't no punk. He ain't no punk, right? No. He ain't gonna look to start no trouble with nobody, but you ain't gonna come at him sideways and come at him all crazy. Like he won't do nothing. Right. He ain't looking to do nothing, but he, like don't try, right? And that's where I am. Like, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna try to love everybody. I'm not saying I'm the biggest, baddest, toughest dude in the world, whatever. But all I'm saying is this: when the enemy or some demon or some demonic influence want to raise up against me, I'm like, what's up then? You see what I'm saying? Because greater is he who was in me than he was in the world. Mm-hmm. Ain't no demonic, devilish, mean, aggressive, evil spirit stronger than the spirit of God in me.
Right.
So what I'm scared of you for?
Exactly. Because God ain't giving us the spirit of fear, but of power,
love, and a sound mind. You feel me? So anyway, so we're going to wrap this up again. The Bible talks about how the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. So again, we're embarking on one of the greatest financial breakthroughs in our whole life.
Yeah.
Which will open up a lot of greater, it's like a snowball effect was going to happen,
I'm so excited.
Well, me too, you know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. The wealth of the wicked, it's a transfer of some wealth going on right now. All the wicked people ain't gonna be the only ones having money no more. Like
wealth of the wicked is
up
stored up for
righteous.
the righteous.
Yeah. So God,
like so some rich folks is out there just holding our money for us.
Basically,
they just holding it.
And God
they just holding it for us for a second.
Placeholders.
Yeah.
And God is starting this wealth transfer. And I want to close on this again. Let's see, because I know some good people. You know what I'm saying, like who may not necessarily practice their faith as strong as we do, but just good-hearted people. Because God judges the heart. You know what I'm saying? I got a brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother Virginia. What up, JB? You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He may not really practice his faith as hard as I do per se, but man, that brother got a heart of gold,
yes, he
man.
Does. Yes,
that brother got a heart of gold, man. That brother that's my brother. He proven it for like almost 2 decades, proven, right? And guess what? Him and his wife balling, God blessing them financially like crazy because their hearts are him and his wife. Their hearts are so golden, right? Yes. So God looks at the heart. Even he don't, you may not be the most holier than thou per se, but God knows what your heart is about, and that's what it all really boils down to, where your heart is. And man, like I said, man, my brother balling, man, gotta have a heart of gold. You feel me? So, anyways, anything else you want to say before we wrap it up here?
I don't know. Not really. I mean, I just wanted to want this to be a more relaxed, chill type of conversation, check in. I don't know.
I mean, no, I think we hit the main points, that at least the ones I wanted to hit. Just conversation, just conversation. So, we can wrap it up there, y'all. So,
thanks for chatting with us. Y'all ain't really chat with us, but you can in the comments, and we will chat back.
Hey, check this out. Be on the lookout for our next video. Let me have you do a quick trivia question, right? Okay, Matt, do a quick trivia question and research before the next video is brought, right? What does God actually look like?
Does anybody know?
I mean, ask your pastor. They'll say, "Oh, well, no one knows what God looks like. No one has seen the Father, or have they?" Are you sure about that? What is the Bible like? Is God actually described like? Do you know exactly what He looks like? Exactly to a T what He looks like. Guess what? We do. We're gonna prove it in the next video. So stay tuned. Be looking out for that. Again, we love y'all. It's your boy P checking in.
And your girl Licia Re.
See y'all on the next video. Till next time, salute y'all for watching. God bless y'all. See you next time.
Bye.
Peace.